Alright everybody, I've had several people ask me about my home minnow tanks and how do I keep my minnows alive. I've also found it much cheaper to buy my minnows directly from a bait wholesaler than have to go each morning to the bait store, bait shop. I can usually get like a pound of minnows or 1,000 minnows for $60. And so I find this a lot more convenient for me when I'm fishing pretty much on a daily basis. And so what I did was I got me a 100-gallon Rubbermaid tank, and I put my own came up with my own design for aeration and then also for filter. So what we have here, you can't really see it because it's down in the water, but I've got one of those pond pumps. You can buy them like at your aquatic stores that specialize in like the garden ponds. And what I did was I rigged it to PVC pipe, and the PVC pipe, you can see the pump down in the water there. When I ran the PVC pipe, it goes up out of the tank. We'll pull this back down. It's just a little cover. So this is the PVC pipe coming up out of the tank. It runs up into, made a split, and it runs up in these two 5-gallon buckets. And what I did was I just ran the pipe into the bucket, so the water coming in to the bucket is there at the top, and then this is just some filter foam. I got it there. You can see how it catches the dirt and things that's coming out of the particles coming out of the tank. Up under there I've got some carbon media to filter the water, take the ammonia and all of that out. And then there's another hole down at the bottom of the bucket that takes the water back into the tank. And so that's how I filter the water in the tank. And then also, for aeration's sake, I've got these two regular aquarium pumps, some large ones. And then on the inside, this is these two pipes that you see here are bringing the water back out of the filters. And then I've got, you can see the bubbles coming up. I keep 4 of the bubble donuts in the tank to also add for aeration. Now, at least every other day I come out and I'll take, when I've got a lot of minnows in here, I'll take half of the water out. I'll drain half the water out and then fill it back up. I use better bait to keep my minnows alive and lively. And usually, I'm able to keep minnows, pretty much as long as they'll last in this setup, unless it just gets extremely hot outside. And to keep the temperature down during those times, I'll take like gallons, or take old gallon milk jugs, fill them with water, freeze them, and maybe put like 2 or 3 of those in there, and it helps keep the temperature down. But this is a pretty good setup, especially on nights when you're going to be traveling, like going to a tournament, to have your minnows on stock, where if you're going to be leaving out early before bait shops open, this is a real good setup to keep your minnows alive. I hope this was informative. And if you have any questions, you can check me out, www.crappieprofessor.com.